What's going on, guys? Titus is back. We are not doing a Yu-Gi-Oh video, though. We are here to talk about Dragon Ball Super digital card game. I was invited to do, I applied for the Bandai Namco closed beta for the Dragon Ball Super card game that was this weekend. Unfortunately, there is a clause that says I can't show any of the game in closed beta. They'll ask to take down the stream, but I am going to go ahead and show a free battle of their tutorial app that you can download at Bandai's website to learn how to play the game, which I recommend you do if you're interested in Dragon Ball Super, the card game. And I'm going to talk about my initial impressions of this closed beta because they're good. They're really good. So, coming from Master Duel and playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, I've always been into all sorts of card games. I own 2 Digimon decks. I own Weiss Schwarz decks. I own Pokemon decks. Yu-Gi-Oh!, of course, Master Duel, Duel Links is a great way to play on the go, right? But now we have Dragon Ball Super, a very popular card game for a little while, and then has kind of fallen to the wayside. Of course, COVID happened, and that hurt a lot of local scenes, and it doesn't seem like Dragon Ball's really recovered a whole bunch. And at same time, of course, we've had Digimon release, and we've had One Piece release. The funny thing about this is One Piece and Digimon and Dragon Ball are all owned and maintained by Bandai Namco, so they have a lot of similar battle mechanics, basically. So, we'll talk about the beta first. I'll go into a free battle with their learn to play thing, and I'll talk about the beta as we kind of play. So as I said, this is their free app that you can do to learn how to play the game. We'll play against Gogeta as the Gogeta as Dragon Ball Super Broly. So in the beta, I was very, very impressed with the animations. You get to pick a character lead, basically, and then whoever your character leader is. So in this instance, for this game, we have Dragon Ball Super Broly, and in the beta version, you could pick from Blue Vegeta that would awaken into Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. You could pick from Fused Zamasu. He was a blue leader as well. You had Green Dragon Ball Z Broly, and then you had Yellow Frieza into Golden Frieza awakening, and then there was one that didn't have a predetermined deck, but it was a leader if you went and did the deck build, was a it was a blue Super Saiyan God Goku that evolved into a Super Saiyan Blue Goku. There was also Red Vegito that did Super Vegito. So those were the leaders that you could choose from in the game. 5 predetermined decks. Super Saiyan God Goku did not have a predetermined deck. You could just build whatever deck. Not a lot of cards were accessible during the beta, and that's fine. They're really just testing the matchmaking. I did use a Super Vegito deck, and I used the Broly deck, and then I made a Super Saiyan God Goku deck. So it does a really good job of easily adding and showing you a range of like the cost, because all of your cards have a cost on them. They have a 1 cost or a 2 cost with 2 green energy or whatever have you. So every card has an energy cost. It would give you a graph representation of all of your card and all of your distribution of those energy costs. So that was nice. I thought that the deck building was good, but I hope that because there's so many different abilities in Dragon Ball, there's critical, there's double strike, there's triple strike, there's Union Potara, there's Union Fusion, there's a bunch of different abilities that the cards can have. I hope that they do some kind of keyword check or skill breakdown that you can search, because that didn't seem present just yet, and I really hope they add that. But all in all, I was pretty happy with the deck building. It was quick, it was snappy, it was pretty easy to do. When you load it in, You had a solo mode or a free battle mode. The solo mode, as of right now, only consisted of the two tutorial battles, and that was it. It just basically showed this is how you attack, and this is all the cards, and how you charge your energy, and this is all your things you do. Now go into free battle. For a beta, the matchmaking was like just snappy. It was really, 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 really good. Like I was genuinely impressed at how like easy it was to do matchmaking in a closed beta like that. I thought I would maybe have to wait a little longer to do any kind of thing. And it was pretty much just like hit the matchmaking, wait 5 seconds, boom. So really no issues there. That was really impressive. When you get into a battle, your battle arena is random. I did like a cell tournament. I was in the middle of the desert. I was in a city street. And it's really cool because both of the leaders fly in, right? So like, I played Broly a lot because I really like Broly. Broly flies in and says a line, and then like Super Saiyan, no, not Super Saiyan, he awakens to Super Saiyan. Vegito normal flies in and says a line, and then you start your turns, right? And the UI is super clean. There was a button in the bottom right. You could see the chain of events that happened. There was a battle log at the top left corner. You could just right-click on a card. It would pop up. That would be the card. Underneath the card, it would explain the abilities. That was super, super great. Kudos to Bandai Namco for being able to just be like, yes, these are all the things that you can do in this game. Here are all the abilities. Here are the cards. This is what everything looks like. So big kudos for that, for making everything seem really clear. Animations were just boom, 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 boom. Like, they could release the game as it is right now, and it would be probably on par with Master Duel, to be completely honest with you. I think it would be acceptable to say that, in my opinion. It was super clean and very snappy, very impressive. What's really cool is all the animations that happen. So when you attack with your card, with a battle area card, a little key blast goes off. When you guard with it, a little blue guard comes up. But when your leader does it, your leader will shoot an ability. So if Vegito attacked me, Vegito would shoot a Kamehameha wave, and you would see that happen. Or if Broly would guard, he would put his arm up, and then the blue shield would come up. It's crazy how much fun I had just watching the animations of the game happen. I cannot stress this enough. Like, Bandai killed it with this. And there's some really fun stuff in there that maybe if you want to find out for yourself what can happen, skip to about 15 seconds ahead starting now. Whenever a leader attacks and does the final blow, a special attack animation would happen. And I thought that was really, really cool. Welcome back, everybody who wants to skip that. I thought that all these small little touches that Bandai Namco is putting into this Dragon Ball Super game is great. Now, I want to be optimistic because I love Dragon Ball. I really think that Bandai Namco wants them to succeed, right? It's in Bandai Namco's best interest to make sure that this succeeds correctly, because if it doesn't, then there's no point to do it. So I think that we really need to be looking into our monetization, similar with Master Duel. Master Duel can be a bit expensive when you look at it and you look at the gem cost and all of that stuff. I think that is something that really needs to be looked at when it comes to a game that is Dragon Ball-like, but is going to be used as the new medium for the game. But I think, I don't know, I think it'll be okay. Bandai Namco has a bit of a good, I would say it's a pretty good running with TCGs. I mean, One Piece is popular right now. Digimon is still popular. They just had their national championship fairly recently. Dragon Ball is popular in some places, so I feel like this could do really, really well if they monetize it correctly. The last thing I'll say as we cut here, because I don't want this video to be super, super long, and all I am is just really gushing about it. They did have a solo mode where the tutorial battles were, as I say. I really hope that we see some stuff with like Master Duel, how we have solo gate modes. And hopefully we can see them kind of just add, duel Vegeta with this Goku deck. Do Frieza versus Goku. Do Beerus versus Champa, or things like that. These weird scenario duels where you can earn currency so that you can use those to play and get card packs. Because they're going to need that kind of model, right? You're going to have some kind of model where you can get more and more cards, and of course there'll be battle passes probably in the same. The beta didn't have any shop access at all. It was give you all the cards, so we don't know how that's going to be just yet. But hopefully they take a key from Master Duel and do these like very neat solo gate scenarios or solo duel scenarios where we can see this happen. Because if they do, I think people will just enjoy it for that aspect. The matchmaking on top of that is a win. So, really, to sum up the video here before we go, I just gotta say, it was great. I'm not sponsored by Bandai Namco, I'm not paid by Bandai Namco, nothing like that. I genuinely sat down and was like, whoa, this is fun. This is exactly what I wanted in this card game. This was great. Great animations, snappy stuff, great UI, being able to tell what was going on in the UI system during the duel, all phenomenal. Sound design, all of it, super great. My concerns, of course, with any digital card game are going to be monetization, how easy it is to earn packs, and then tournament support. So we'll see what happens there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give a like, subscribe. We'll be doing more stuff. I promise life has calmed down a bit. I will start getting into making other videos, and specifically when Dragon Ball Super comes out, we will be doing more of that. So thank you guys so much. Happy dueling. We'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Good seeing you again.